Right, recording. So hi you guys and welcome to my channel. I'm back with a new video and we are gonna check out a video called the trash talk in MMA that left opponents completely speechless. I hope it's not gonna be too crazy. I'm not gonna ramble. Let's check out this video and find out. Let's go. All right, let's
talking 150,000 boys. When you're talking me, you're talking 2 million boys. Speak the truth.
Good for you. Hey, the UFC's good because of the fighters and the fights.
Okay.
You were on welfare, bro.
Okay, then.
You ain't no man. You took welfare.
Okay,
don't talk.
Nothing wrong with that.
Don't you talk
Hold up. Been there.
about money.
Then why wasn't it
you
at
took
that
money
place there?
from single moms. Single
Oh,
moms
I
go
thought
on
it was
welfare.
that he had been, in a bad situation, like earlier in his life, like they've been struggling, and he was doing that now. No way.
Not men.
Connor,
you don't talk about money, all right? Keep your mouth shut when it talks about money.
Connor, 2 UFC titles at
You're
once.
gonna be back on welfare after this one.
You boys go, take it away for me.
Sort of.
What you're doing is, what are you wearing? It's
like-
embarrassing. It's
like
embarrassing.
you're
you got on
washed
5
up.
necklaces. You ain't Nipsey Hussle.
It's like
How many
you're
people in your
washed up.
neighborhood dress like that?
You
How
act
many
like you're
people in
from
your
the
neighborhood
streets.
dress like that?
You act like you're from the streets.
I'm from Ferguson, Missouri, the
Really?
murder capital of the world.
Really?
What are you talking
Tyrone
about?
Woodley, the
Where are you
softest thing
from?
from Missouri.
Where are you from?
Tyrone Woodley, the softest
How many
thing
people in
from
your neighborhood
Missouri.
dress like that?
You're
Tell me.
so tough.
How many people were bust down
Let me ask
Cuban
you a
links?
question. Since you're
Answer
so
my
gangster,
question.
Since you're so
I'm from
gangster,
Ferguson. I answer. How many people in your neighborhood dress like you? How many rap videos have you watched? Exactly.
How many-
Culture. That's
Now that was speechless.
what I am.
That
I
was-
lived it. And rapping about my lifestyle. You a fucking joke. And you trying to vulture from it.
Last week you had a satellite interview with Joe Rogan. You said if you win over Josh Koscheck one more time and that will be the end of it. And you will never fight him again. But what if you lose this week? Would you actually go a rematch with him or?
I'm gonna explain to you the thought behind it. I'm doing this job because I wanted to be the best. I don't want to be number 2. I want to be number 1. And I always been like this in my life. And I don't want to only be number 1. I want to be the greatest. That's my main goal. That's when I do something, I want to be the best of the best. So now I'm fighting Josh Koscheck. I fought him before, and people say, "Oh, the pressure is on you. You're in Montreal." It's true. I'm in Montreal. But I'm at my best when I'm fighting in my hometown. But also, if I win against Josh Koscheck, when I'm gonna beat him, it's gonna be the end of it. It's gonna be 2 times that I beat him, and if he has the same mentality as me, Josh Koscheck gonna have to reconsider the career, because if he want to be the best, now he's gonna lose 2 times to me. It's gonna take a long time again before he go to the title, or maybe never again. So he's gonna have to climb up the ladder a long time. So I'm gonna beat him Saturday night, and it's gonna be the end of it. I'm not gonna talk about him for a long, long time, and I am gonna feel very happy.
I expect him to say these things. I'm
This was the
fighting him.
thumbnail,
Why would
right?
he say nice things about me? He's not going to
I
compliment
could say
me
nice
right
things
now.
about you, but I have nothing nice to say. I think you're a
Exactly.
dork.
That's fine. I expect you to say that. I expected it when we came in here. I also expect you to say, I'm going to break your jaw, you don't hit hard, you can't take me down.
You can't.
You're gonna knock,
That's
I'm
a
going to
fact.
knock you out because I knocked everybody out. I
Nah,
could
that's a fact
say
too.
verbatim
That's a
what you're
fact
going to
too.
say before these interviews because
Yeah,
you're a
you
meathead.
study me. Because you study me.
Because you're a
You watch
meathead.
my film.
Yeah, says the guy who's
He said meathead? Is that a thing to say? Meathead?
creeping on my social media, like USADA.
Yeah, they want going on my girlfriends and talking that shit to her on Instagram.
She talked
yeah,
at me.
right. No, you went on
Keep
her
your
side.
fling
You went
on
on
the
my
string,
side
man.
too. Flea on a string.
She
yeah.
shouldn't be hollering
yeah,
at
keep
me
your
on
dog
social
on the string.
media.
How about that?
She shouldn't be
Slap the
hollering at
shit
me
out
on
of you for
social
that.
media.
Yeah.
Keep her to yourself. As far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
I did you a favor and her a favor. She obviously wears the pants in the relationship, or else she wouldn't be having to defend you. So keep your fling on the string, keep
Fling
her
on the
mouth shut,
string,
because
yeah.
this is big boy
Bro, I'll
business.
come
we're
across
dealing
there
with
right
here.
now, dude. You're a room away.
Go ahead, come over here.
Yeah.
Come on, turd. Let's go.
Unhook me.
Ooh, I hope he comes.
Unhook
Bring
me
it.
from
Come
this.
on, come on. Come on.
He coming?
You coming? You coming, little boy? Come on. Come on. You already know. You already know I'm right. That's why you're mad. You already know what's going to happen. Control yourself. You got one day, boy.
Cody's kind of pacing a little bit right now.
Yeah, he should be. He knows he's about to get worked in a day.
Is this the mental warfare here? I mean, are you winning this? I mean, what's
There's no winning or
what's your
losing
takeaway?
this. This is telling this kid the truth. He needs to control his girl and not let her get embarrassed. I don't want my fans to attack this girl. I love women. I'm a mama's boy. You know, I don't want to see the things she says to me attack her. You know, I want to keep his girlfriend out of this. And he should have told her that. So as far as I'm concerned, I did him a favor, I did his girlfriend a favor by kindly telling her to stay out of this big boy business. He's just angry that I'm right. That's why he's pacing. That's why he unhooked himself.
Someone film me. What
and the other
happened
reason
here?
he's unhooked himself is because he has to be a self-perceived savage. So a savage can't do this interview. A savage can't control himself
He's like,
during this
let
stuff.
me just
A
check.
savage has to act crazy, has to act emotional. And he has to do this because this is what an alpha, a savage, does.
In any of his fights that I've seen, he hasn't met real resistance, and I think that's going to be a big test. I don't care how many amateur fights you have.
You lose your fights. You are like in the shadow. Like,
I know that voice.
Friend to Connor.
Hamzat! I know! You know, he's fighting out of my country, my city, Stockholm, Sweden. I was like, I know that voice.
What is his name? Artyom Lobo. You are same shadow. How many times you lose your
I
fights?
support.
I've lost quite a few fights. 31 and 13.
You think you're black belt?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, when you
Jack
fight tough guys, you lose.
Jack Hermanson, he did not have a black belt. Why he choke you out?
Sometimes you lose when you fight tough guys, man.
Who give you
You'll
this
find
black
out
belt? I have
Saturday.
blue belt. I'm gonna choke you out.
He said, I
Go
have
ahead
a
and
blue
try
belt.
there, buddy.
You have to give me your black belt to me.
All right. If you choke me out, I'll find a black belt, give it to you. How about that?
If I choke you out, you are finished with this sport.
Okay, if I double leg you, do I get like a wrestling trophy or something?
If you double like me, try it.
Kind of talking about moving up. Do y'all feel like, do y'all want to get that shot? Regardless of whoever's up there, whoever wins y'all fight December 11th? Especially you, Frank. I know you've been itching for a shot at the notorious one.
Yeah, I want the belt. More than anything, I want the belt. That's what I want. I got to take care of business against Chad on December 11th, and whoever has the belt, that's who I want to fight.
And Chad, I know you want another shot, don't you?
Yeah, man, I mean, these are both guys that I've lost to, so of course, you know, if I get in there and beat Frankie, you know, whoever has the belt, just like Frankie said, I'm fucking going after, so we'll see.
How big deal you want McGregor with the full count?
I mean, obviously, that would be fucking ideal. You know, I fought the guy on 2 weeks' notice, but, I mean, let's see if this guy stays in the featherweight division long enough to fight me.
I fought you on 3 weeks' notice too.
No, you did not.
Where did he come from?
Let's make a bet here. If you fucking have the
How
balls
much?
to do anything.
With that $500,000. You're making bets with that $500,000 I gave you? 48,000 you went
Shut up
from.
and let me
You went from 48,000 to $500,000. Thank me and be grateful. Be grateful.
Okay, you done fucking talking now? Take this fight on 2 weeks' notice with me, motherfucker, and I'll whoop your ass.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, I butchered your face. I KO'd you. You were curled up like a bitch. You were curled up like a bitch. You were curled up like a bitch. I butchered your body. You couldn't even lift your hands up. You couldn't even lift your hands up. You can do that all you want, but at the end of the day, the knockout speaks for itself, and you hit the deck like a bitch.
Fucking idiot.
All right, next question.
I wanted to speak to you. I did want to speak to you because you called yourself the Mike Tyson of the featherweight
Dude,
division.
you fucking stop drinking the
I just want to ask you a question. You called yourself the Mike Tyson of the featherweight division, and I marched forward, stood in the pocket, and said, "What have you got?" And you hit like a fucking strawweight. You hit like a strawweight, calling yourself the Mike
Your
Tyson.
left eye, buddy. You're gonna fucking have that. For the rest
Next
of your life.
question.
Every time you look in the mirror, you're gonna think of me.
Heidi Fang here for Fox Sports. Earlier in the week, you had tweeted that 2 days until you saw McGregor, you're sitting right behind him right now. Have you two had any encounters besides the interaction that you've just had now? And what is your message to McGregor about the 55 division and the Shark Tank it is?
Oh no, he's real good at talking out in front of the public, but when we all stand in the background there, he got nothing to say. So So I stood back there for 30 minutes right next to him and nothing to say to me, but he was very cordial with my man next to me. Of course, we get out here, he wants to run his mouth, but it's good, you know, he sells the fights, but he comes to 155, he's gonna bend his little ass over and knock the fucking Lucky Charm.
See about that. First, you've got to get through a guy that whooped your ass already. So why would I waste my time with a guy? You're fighting a guy that whooped your ass next. So you got to come through that. And let me say, and then I'll consider, I'll check the numbers, I'll discuss it with Frank, and I'll decide whether I'll change your bum life as well.
He mixes up things better than any of the opponents that I've faced so far at 135 pounds. But He hasn't faced somebody like me. He's able to mix things up because he's facing stationary targets.
This is
so
very respectful.
he's been able to look a lot better than he really is.
He's just a talker.
That was a very respectable, disrespectful argument, I guess.
Man, you know,
the tone.
He's just gonna try
Why
to
don't you talk?
overanalyze this because I don't need to.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
I think you're scared to talk because you don't want to say what you're gonna do because you're scared to eat your words.
All right, man.
So say
Fair
it.
enough.
Tell me.
I don't
me
need
why-
to.
I'll do it right here. I'm gonna beat you because I'm better than you. I'm
I
gonna
already told
beat
you
you
I'm gonna
because
knock your ass out.
How?
Don't worry about I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna knock me out. That's how you're gonna beat
Yeah.
me. Nobody even hits me.
You're gonna get hit.
How you gonna hit me?
You got some holes in your game, man.
That's all you gotta say. You got no reasoning. You got no
You got some
backup.
holes.
You got holes in your game, and I hit harder than you. Those are both opinions. There's no facts behind it. What's the facts you have stating why you're gonna do what you're gonna
that
do?
I'm breaking records for significant strikes landing.
Yeah, you're a dangerous fighter against stationary targets. Your power doesn't matter if you can't hit something. I'm hit least amount of anybody in the division.
You're saying that I haven't fought anybody like you. You haven't fought anybody like me.
It's
All your
very
stats
similar.
are all until we step in January 17th. They don't matter.
They do matter.
No, they don't.
You're gonna see
all
on that
matters,
night,
dude.
but the point is I have faced people similar to your style and similar to your skeleton. People
right,
that
dude.
switch stance, people that are faster than you, people that mix takedowns in.
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me. You're right here facing me, dummy. You gotta talk to me. You have no choice. You got nowhere to go. Keep talking. I'm better than you because I've beaten people that are better than you. I'm better than you because I've beaten champions that are still winning. I've beaten people that are still relevant. The people you've beaten are nowhere to be, nowhere to be found.
Please, dude. You haven't done.
No? So Faber wasn't relevant?
No.
He was your teammate?
He's not.
But you've
He
always
showed me
been
the
beating him
ropes.
up, right? You've always been
I
beating up
actually
all
have.
your teammates, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing a great job, yeah. That's why I
Wow,
believe in
interesting.
myself.
So you were always thinking you were better than all your teammates the whole time.
The interview in the middle, he's like, yeah, this is good. I don't need to do anything. Just go. Continue.
You gotta believe in yourself,
But you
man.
were supposed to be their brothers or something.
I am. They're my family. I love
it
those
doesn't
guys.
seem like it. You're just talking about beating them up for 4 years straight. You're fake, man. You're a fake person. You pretend to be cool with people, but you're not. And that's why I don't mind talking to you, because you're fake.
Connor, take a look around you. You got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage?
Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145er right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that? Oh my God. I don't know, when I take that guy's belt, Leprechaun. Oh, good one. When I take that guy's belt, I'm looking around, I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up and fucking drag Floyd Mayweather out bed and see what the fuck he's at again.
Look at the guy in the green. He's like, yup, he did. He did it.
Dude.
One more mentality I always have high energy, but there's a little more edge on this one, and I'm gonna smack this dude around. It's gonna be ugly.
He's gonna miss a lot. That's what's gonna happen, just like everybody else I fight.
It wasn't
He can try to be as
convincing.
tough and as strong as he thinks he is, but he'll miss. And
Watch
I'll
our
make him-
fights,
I'll
dude.
make
I've
him
never
pay.
missed.
You miss a lot, man.
I miss
Landing
the
at
fights.
under 30% of anything you throw and throwing minimal strikes, one at a time, not combinations, not
Who
moving
cares
forward.
what the-
You survived
I'll tell you
that
what.
fight by moving backwards.
Survive?
Take a step forward, man. Come forward at me.
All right.
Bring
well,
it.
Something
Let's
on my
go.
tooth.
Bring
Watch
it.
the fight again, Mr. Analyst.
You watch it, man. I
watch the
beat
fight
you
again.
for a reason. I have
The
this
first
belt
time
and
we
you
fought,
don't for a
I
reason.
caught you with a right hand, then I caught you with
I
a knee.
beat you
You go for a
unanimously.
takedown, you get choked.
What are you talking about?
Fight,
What are you talking about,
the
man?
second fight,
You're
I
out of your mind.
rocked you 3 times and I can't find your chin. Are you kidding me?
You didn't rock me 3 times. These are all your own assessments of what happened in that fight.
Watch
And
the fight. Everybody
You're
at home watch
completely
the fight again.
delusional about everything. That's how you get through. You don't talk
Hey.
about what you do wrong. You only talk about what you think you do right.
Oh, let me talk about what I
Delusional.
do wrong. That's a great way of thinking about things.
Yeah,
I
well,
fix the
that's
things
why
I
you.
work on.
No, you don't. You have excuses for the
We'll
things
see,
you're not
dude.
good at. You have nothing.
This guy
but
was not
excuses.
stop.
You're gonna have more excuses after I beat you tomorrow.
He do this for fun.
Same stuff. He fights exactly the same. He's big shots at a time.
Well,
one
look at
a
his
time,
cauliflower
goes for
ear.
submission, conserves his energy while he's looking for the finish. He's looking for the finish, but when he doesn't get it, he's got nothing else. So he's gonna miss. He's often. I'm gonna connect often. I'm gonna pick him apart and beat him, and he's not gonna have the belt. He thinks he will, just like he thought last time. I was better than him then, and I'm still better than him now. Even after I was gone for 3 years and he had all these fights, it doesn't matter. I couldn't.
Oh, I wish I could sit around and just work out all day.
Oh, yeah, it was
never
so
fight
hard to
out.
work. Yeah, I
that's
worked
gotta
out
be,
so
that's
much
gotta
with
be
blown
rough.
out knees. Yeah, it
that's
was-
got to be rough.
You have no idea
sitting
what it
around
was.
as a professional fighter, not fighting your whole time.
I
Yeah,
wasn't. I stopped. I was
Yeah,
retired.
I know you stopped.
Yeah, and then I still came back and you're still
You still
trying to
come back.
fight me
What
for the
else are you
belt.
gonna do?
How sad is that? This whole time, you were
Wasn't
competing
sad.
while I was out, and I came back and get the belt while you were competing. That's
I
sad,
like, hey,
man.
notice he's not saying touch the belt. He perved out on Fox Sports 1 the other day. Watch
like
that with
this.
Karen Bryant.
Like this.
He keeps talking about how he's been touching
Look,
the
he
belt.
takes-
This
he's
is
like a
not
little
some sort of
kid.
pervert.
That's why he's
Pick
a
up
California
the belt like
kid.
a man.
What?
Pick up the belt like a man. Don't be touching the belt, you little weirdo.
Oh, I held it in front of you like a
Your
man
creepy little
while you
hands.
couldn't reach it. You're gonna be reaching for it with your T-Rex arms.
He's got an inch and a half on me.
Hey, Shale, Tito. Question for both of you guys. What does your opponent do best, and what do you think you can exploit?
Tito, go ahead. Tell him what I do so well.
Well, he talks well. His mouth has gotten him in every fight, big fight that he's had. And every time when it's time to present and perform, he's failed. On Saturday night, it's not going to change. What I do well, I come in with heart, I come in with determination, I come in with hard work and perseverance.
Who won this one?
When I get my hand raised, I don't know why. And so all the millions of fans that have had my back over the last 20 years.
Tito always says I'm using my mouth to get my opportunities. The only
Oh,
person I
whoa,
know that made
whoa.